Welcome to my channel Tavakadamrutam Tapta Jeevanam.
Letter of instruction. Text 2. Atyahara prayasasya prajalpo nimagraha janasangasya laulyancha shadbir bhakti vinashyati. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said how to differentiate the sense gratification and service. When you are feeling responsible to the disciplic succession, and out of that feeling of responsibility, you are conducting your thoughts, speech, and actions, that is service. When you are not feeling responsibility or you are acting, that is sense gratification. That is the difference between service and sense gratification. By this definition, it is very clear cut. Most of us engaging in sense gratification only. Because we don't consciously feel our responsibility. So, Srila Prabhupada says here, in another way, Srimad Bhagavatam says the same message. Matirna Krishne Paratos Svatova Mitopi Pajjet Gruhavratanam Adanta Gobi Visitam Tamisram Punah Punah Charvita Charvananam. That means, unless our mind is fixed upon Krishna, you remain Adantago. That means servant of senses. You can't control your senses. Therefore, how much you eat, how much you sleep, how you take care of your health, how you take care of your family, all of these things are fact. Your recognition or non-recognition of your responsibility to the parampara, eating too much or not sufficiently, that is also irresponsibility, because both of them are adverse the effect, the ability to discharge your responsibilities. Both are sense gratification. Similarly, you don't know sleep enough, thinking that you are going to the Goswami overnight. Vrindavana transported. It is still irresponsible behavior. Driving without sufficient rest, irresponsible behavior. Because you may think that I am serving Krishna. We are not capable of resisting sleep like that, particularly long distances, even shorter distances also. But long distances, this is all sense gratification. Do the things nicely. It requires very balanced, proper life if you do this. Every single activity, conscious. Am I doing this to discharge my prescribed duties to the parampara? Or am I doing simply mindlessly? Many people doing mindlessly. Some animals rise very early, especially the cuckoo bird in India rise very early. Actually, early morning it starts its business. One can rise early for Mangalaharati. That is the responsibility to Parampara. Still, it becomes sense gratification. It is very subtle. The definition is very clear. If your mind is not thinking about Krishna's interest, it is sense gratification. That's why even after many years, people don't really make so much advancement in Krishna consciousness because they don't catch this point. And you can go on doing like this many years without recognize that you are not advancing very much. On the other hand, you should consider your life responsibility to the parampara. You will elevate it. That is the elevator method. Otherwise, you are in peripheral surface of Krishna consciousness. You are not really situated in the internal potency of the Krishna consciousness. So, Godasa. The difference is Matirna Krishna. If your mind is not fixed on Krishna, if those whose mind is not fixed on Krishna, either by their own effort or by the collective discussions, they remain changed by their senses. That is the translation of Matirna Krishna Parato Svatova Mito Vipajyet Gruhavratana Adamtar Gobir Vishetam Tamistre Punah Punah Charvita Charvinanam. Any artificial effort to control the senses just won't work. The senses are so deadly like poisonous serpents. It is only by you actually do this is to, in a mood of devotion, consider the interest of Krishna, as indicated by the members of the Parampara. So, you need a commitment. This is all commitment. It is another way of saying, without commitment, you are in whimsical platform. Doing something here, doing something there, something there, something there. It is a commitment which helps you from sense gratification. Otherwise, you have been traveling from temple to temple. Unless you will feel fed enough to do, that is traveling for service. One can say 10 days in a temple, doing some enjoyment program, give few classes. If they ask to do some service, not to stand next temple, few days there, it is very subtle. It is not so easy. Unless you will think in terms of responsibility, it is not at all possible to control the senses. Then responsibility means that comes accountability. Just like you work for a company, a software engineer in company, they gives you some responsibility there. You have to, you are accountable things they ask us to do. So unless you think your life responsibility, very quickly you slip to sense gratification. I am enjoying the kirtan. You forgotten your spiritual master. You forgotten the purpose which you are doing it. You start enjoying. Ha 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 ha. Everybody is dancing much. Otherwise, you don't dance. So, there is a caution here about devotees living very simply, in a renounced way, not eating very palatable foodstuffs all the time. Once you eat, the senses are uncontrollable. Take some prasadam. Sunday feasts are there. things in terms of responsibility. Otherwise, how can possible to do the services? So take as much as necessary. The pujaris, the cooks, the temple devotees, everyone has to keep their mind. They have to feel very responsibility in the combined team effort of the community. If the cook cooks the 20 items of prasadam on the table for breakfast, he is acting irresponsibility. Although he may think he is very compassionate, after all, the devotees generally eat. It is quite happened. That's why I am telling, for breakfast they have 12 items. It is not breakfast, it is breakhead. Nowadays, much more, still more than necessary. This is the first episode of Achahara Prayasascha. Next, we will continue in the second episode about the same topic, Atyahara. Hare Krishna. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद जी भगवान की जय, श्रील गुरु महाराज की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।